Alright, welcome back to Just Drive It. We're hanging out with Dark Freak 75 and his 75 Dart Swinger. So come along with us. Alright, we're back again with Kevin from Dark Freak 75. He's going to show us around his car here and give y'all a little bit of information on what's going on.
Give you the grand tour.
Yes, sir. So what you got here, man?
Alright, so this car was... This was my first car. I bought it when I was 15, and it was actually my everyday driver for about 3 years. And long story short, ended up locking the motor up. It was originally a slant six car, and motor came out. I planned on restoring it and rebuilding it, and time got away from me, and it sat up there in the field for about 15 years until 2016, 17, somewhere around there. And then of course, the fenders, everything was taken apart. I slowly pieced it back together. New suspension, steering, got the fenders back on. Rear end was replaced with an 8.8. Got four-way disc brakes. The leaf springs, everything are in the factory location. I didn't do the inward. I still got I think I can fit like a 245 on there, which is plenty of meats, I think. I hope. The motor was is a 360. It's been bored 60 over, which makes it a 370 something. It's a Lunati cam, factory 4-barrel intake off of a 340 with the factory thermoquad. Kind of look at the engine.
So this is the one that you built going with the guys off of 4A bodies only.
Yeah. So the kind of the theme with this car, when I was building it, what I wanted to do with this engine is if in 1975 you could have ordered a performance swinger, because this is a swinger package. If you could have got a swinger package, this is how I feel like it should have came or would have came. So I've got the 4-barrel thermoquad. It's off of a 340. I've got factory. These are actually Magnum manifolds off of a newer 360. But I kind of felt like that would have been a performance manifold back in the day. It had been an option,
Oh yeah, it's definitely got more flow in that than an LA.
Of course, headers wouldn't have been an option, so I kind of went with Magnafolds. The factory 340 manifolds is out of my budget, so I just went with something more modern that was more obtainable, and I made them fit, so it worked out. The transmission is a factory Torqueflite, shortened drive shaft for the rear end. Other than that, it's all stock. Other than the heads are stock, the crank rotating assembly is all stock. It does have Torqueflite pistons. It's about 10-to-1 compression. It's okay. a little hotter than I wanted it to be. There was a whole mix up with the pistons. Bless you.
Yeah.
I had actually went with just regular compression Speed Pros, and when we went 40 over, and it didn't clean up, so we ended up having to go 60 over. And could not find 60 over Speed Pros anywhere. So I ended up going with Torqueflite. And at that point, we'd already done the head work, so the compression was a little higher than what it was supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
But it runs good. It's on pump gas, so
it'll still work good.
It still works.
So yeah, that's looking pretty good.
We got a lot of little stuff to do. There's my overflow that John Will learn something about. I do have a battery hold on it. I didn't think I did. I do.
All right.
But yeah, the car, I still got a lot of cosmetic work to do, but it's intact. It's all here.
Hey, at least it ain't rusting away.
No, it's pretty rust free. The floors were pretty well rotted out. I've got some videos of that on. Yeah. The floors have been just junked up right now, but the floors were replaced. That's actually the hood off a Chevy Lumina.
At least it made good use of it, huh?
I got a bunch of videos on that on my channel. But the body is pretty much rust free, except for, of course, this is a pretty common area.
Yeah.
and it's not rusted through, but it's...
Even mine's got the same setup on my 71.
This right here was the only rust that was in the car, and this repair is 22 years old. I done that in like 2001.
Okay.
But actually what I did is come right here and I cut it out and took a piece of fiberglass off of an old camper shell and popped it in, and then seam sealed it, and then went over with Bondo. You can see the Bondo, it's kind of starting to separate a little bit, so that's going to need attention when I paint it.
Okay.
But that was the only rust that was on the outside of the car. The inside, the floors, like I said, the trunk. This is one area that I did. Wrong key, go get the round one. This also come out of the alumina, and I put the gas tank hold down back in it. I actually did buy that instead of making it, so I didn't want my gas tank coming out going down the road.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But back here it's super solid. There was some rock right here, so I cut all that out, put a pan back in it.
Well, looking good.
All
that's solid. Well, cool beans. All right, we got Kevin with his dart. He's going to do himself a cold start here.
Look around it. It's been about a week since I started. I was adjusting on the kickdown linkage and stuff. I finally got everything, transmission sorted out, I think. But,
got the thermoquad all ready to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Up.
For
Use
sure.
it, pump it 2 or 3 times, it crank right off.
All right. Got it.
It's gonna make a liar out of it.
There we go. All started up. Very nice. So now for the fun part. We had old John Wilburn over here earlier today messing around, and it looks like Kevin is going to be throwing his hat back in again for the No Name 500 and No Name Nationals this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my 500 subs and try to make it this year.
So he's pretty close already, so we want to try to get him up over the hump and get him over there to it. So this is him saying, hey, he's coming back, and based off of him coming back and him being back, I've still got a race to take and race with him.
That's right, yeah.
So that Fairlane definitely better be ready to run with this sucker, because I think he's going to have a little bit of heat in this sucker.
Yeah, you got more experience than me, they say.
Oh, well, it's going to be fun. That's what the whole deal is. So if you like this, please like, subscribe, Rumble if you're on Rumble. Go through and enter into your search engine, if you think about it, there in YouTube, and put hashtag No Name Nationals, and that should bring up some of the videos for the guys who are looking for it. If you want to, otherwise, you can also go to John Wilburn's page, and in his main page, he's got a whole list of all the No Name 500 guys that are doing this. So that being said, if you ain't subscribed to him, go over and give him a check. I'm gonna put a link down in the description showing his channel, and just drive it.
Restore them, don't crush them.
That's right.